Did you know that a signature presentation can actually help sell your sale? Yeah, I said that right. I'm going to teach you right now how to do a signature presentation. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm only trying to help you. Okay? I'm straightforward, I'm honest, and I tell you what you should do and sort of show you an example. Okay? Let's do this. Okay, guys, let's do this. By the time I'm done with this, you will know exactly how to do a signature stage. You will know how. Just from watching this. I get too crazy sometimes. Knock some stuff over. Okay. If you don't know a whole lot about me, and I'm going to tell you a little bit that I know to everybody else. Okay. I used to have my own business. It was a jewelry business, and I made it myself. And we would sell the jewelry. I would go to all these stands and places and stuff like that, and we would sell the jewelry. And we would take then the money and give it to cancer patients that was in my town. So all the money, 100% went to the cancer patients themselves. And I even helped a startup company for us that from where I worked, and they needed like $800. I'm like, I got it. Don't worry about it. And it was so cool. And you know, it's a good feeling to give back. And I love to do that. I'm also teach children's ministry at my church. But our president changed, and he made it where we can't, on our claims, we can't claim it unless it was like, I don't know, it's way high. And that's what I would do, is because all the stuff that I would buy, all the jewelry and stuff, I would just claim it. And then use that money that I claimed it to buy more and blah, 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 blah. So I did quit doing that. And then I had a full-time IT job, and it was a really good job. But we thought we were going to lose our jobs, and they kept us in this, oh no, it's going to happen to us for 2 years. So I had started learning about affiliate marketing and all of this kind of stuff because I think it's really cool. And then before that, I had a drop shipping store, e-commerce, and I really did like it, but it got old with having to deal with the customers and all that stuff. So from there, I did end up losing my job. And then I thought, okay, I'll just do it full time because I really like it. It's fun. But the coolest thing about it is, well, when I lost my job, I was in IT. So I was a network person. So I also got to help people even at my job. So it was awesome. It was amazing. And then so once I lost that, it's like I lost everything how to help people. And then with affiliate marketing, I get to help people and make money. And when I even had the little symbol designed for my company, it means help people. So I thought that was really cool. With Pete Vargas, he teaches stages. He's known as a stage whisperer. Okay. And how he got started, with a quick story, is he was a youth minister, and he started just inviting people, whether it was about finances or like all kinds of stuff that's way broad, different. And they would come. And he noticed that his youth group started growing and growing and growing. I even told a friend of mine this, who is a youth pastor, after learning all of this stuff, like, you need to check into this. But it got really, really big. And one night, one of his speakers came, and I don't want to say the story wrong, but I think it was he had lost his daughter in maybe the Columbine. He had lost his daughter, and he was trying to, teach other people about it, these youth, and it got to Pete so bad that he thought it was so awesome that while he was on stage and he told his story, that it affected him so bad that him and his dad had not gotten along. And he goes to his dad and he tells his dad, because he was doing it again that night, to come with him, to please come with him. It's that good. And his dad ends up leaving. He liked it. And then he ends up writing Pete a letter because he hadn't been good to him through their childhood at all. And he ends up writing him a letter and telling him, because of hearing that speaker, that he was so sorry and he wanted to mend the relationship. And at the end of the presentation, he tells him, life is short. You need to hug somebody. You need to call someone. You tell someone that you love them, which is so true. So he was so touched by that. That's what got him started in the stages. And he's called the Stage Whisperer for a reason. And you know what you must be thinking too, because when I first started digging into all of this, that there's, who wants to go up on a big, huge stage? But there's so much more to it. And I didn't know this either. So if you were thinking that, don't feel bad. Okay, there's if you're doing mailers, that counts. If you're doing a podcast, that counts. If you're doing YouTube, that counts, because there's two different types of stages. You have offline and online. So you actually do have two different types. And I was trying to think of, there's local events, there's virtual summits. That's what I was trying to say, the other thing I was learning. Virtual summits, breakaway sessions, Facebook Lives. You're my stage, workshops, conferences, live streams. There's just a bunch, okay? And I'm even going to I was invited to go talk and tell a small group about what I do and how they can move to being online, to move their business and make money online with their already business. And I was like, I would love to. So it was just timing that I'm learning about stages, and then I get that call. So I'm like, that would be awesome. That's so amazing. I mean, even if nobody does anything, the opportunity to get to do that, to just try to touch someone and help them, is amazing. It's so awesome. I might as well go ahead and say it, because today I had the most touching thing that has ever happened to me, and I cried. It was, Chris Vaughn has made me cry this last 2 months, and so has Jacob Harris. It's been a touching couple of months lately. But I wrote his name down. Brian King had commented in my Legendary Marketers affiliate group and told me that my YouTube channel has, I'm not going to cry, my YouTube channel has touched him and is what helped him push through some stuff. And, out of I've been doing this for about a year, and that was the most touching thing that has ever happened to me, because it let me know that I helped somebody. That's awesome. And that happened through a stage. It happened through YouTube. That's moving. That's awesome, guys. Okay, really quick. There's 3 things that will help you. It's going to help you to add 6 and 7 figures to your business. Oh my gosh, he tells you that all the time. You can make 6 and 7 figures. You make 6 and 7 figures. He says that repeatedly all the time. How to be great in front of people. And he tells you how to do a storybook framework. And like Russell Brunson tells you how to do it too. But this is completely different. And oh my gosh, he breaks it down better than anybody. I promise I would never lie to you. And then 3, how to connect with your heart and then close with your heart. Because this is good. Remember this, guys. If you get anything out of this, get this. You don't win with their heads till you hit their hearts first. Because if you're like me, the people I follow them because they have helped me or touched me in some way. I mean, let's just be honest with ourselves, right? I love Chris Bong, but he's helped me through a whole bunch. So he's been there for me. So that's why. Okay. Also, know who you want to be in front of. Okay. I teach people how to make money online. I'm not going to go over and help someone that wants to lose some weight. No, yeah. And okay, there's 3 things. Simple. The signature presentation. Okay. 1, you want it to be inspirational. 2 is the head, the educational process. Okay. And then 3 is you want it to convert, even if it's a funnel, even if you're on stage. Okay. If it's a YouTube video, right? Heart, head, convert. Oh, and then 4 is your heart. So I'm like, hey, there's another one. And then heart, because you want to close with your heart. And I wanted to tell you too, there is going to be a link. I'm not selling you anything. I love you and I want to help you. And he has a free masterclass that you can take. And you're going to learn a ton of it for free. I'm going to give it to you. See? For free. Nothing. Right? I'm mostly on here just to teach you. And I want to promote my YouTube channel. So at the end, he's going to ask you, if you would like to buy his program. But I'm going to be honest with you and tell you, hey, if you wanted to, cool. But if you can just get what you can out of his presentation, grab it. And because it's good. It really is. And I'm telling you. And then there's 3 little things I wanted to leave with you. He teaches how to create talks, create talk titles, whiny script, and he has a speaker kit. And when I'm talking about this, I always use the example because I thought this was so cool. For example, a podcast. He did an example how to get on a popular person's podcast. Might have been how to interview him, but I think it's how to get on. And it's just like he asked them basically for 7 minutes, and he has a 7-minute speech. It's that he says, oh my gosh. And then he was being interviewed. This one guy's like, oh my goodness, that's all it took is that right there. And he's like, you just got to know how to say the words. And he teaches you how to say the words. Tell me that's not cool. That's so cool. So, all right, guys, it is called Advance Your Reach, and it's by Pete Vargas. I have it wrote down because I always forget his last name, Vargas. Who knows anybody with the last name of Vargas? Anyways, that's all I wanted to teach you. So let me ask you now. Do you know how to do it? Because I just did it. Do you see what I did? I told you in the very beginning, by the time I'm done, you would know how to do a signature presentation. And now you do. Because I opened with my heart, told you about my story. I told you about Pete's story. And then I told you what his stuff's all about, which is the head. And then he tells you to give something away. I gave you 3 tips. They were pretty cool. And how to get some free information for free. And then I close with my heart. So I just did it. You can do it too. Okay? All right, guys. I'll leave down below the free master class that you can take, as well as my YouTube channel. So I ask that you go and check out my YouTube channel, because any tidbit that I get, I do a video of and put it out there for you. And some of them's kind of entertaining because I'm crazy. But anyway, guys, that's all I had for today. I really hope you got something out of this. All right? Thank you for your time.